Ready? Yes. Open your toes and your heels. Take the toes out nice and wide and then anchor those feet down. Feel the legs tighten and activate. We're going to take that tall through the crown, draw in through the center and breathe. Well done. Press down deeper, take it taller, draw it in and roll the shoulders. Give ourselves a little bit of movement through the arms, especially once we pick up that band later. It's going to help us a lot. We'll go arms up and just a little bit of a scrunch and a release of the wrists and fingers, and then we'll also take it into a bit of a lean and release anything that feels tight, like a big morning stretch. And then those elbows down the back. Just give me one lovely big full arm circle, up and away and open. Let's find the band. We're actually going to start with that up and out. Arms. Thread it through so it's somewhere on the forearm. It won't matter for spacing. At this point, it's really just keeping our arms nicely parallel. If you want to, you can add a little bit of a stretch on. You can lean out and just apply a little bit of force to that. Well done. Right, so we're going to sit down and then come up, elbows in. Sit down and up. Just going to go full arm stretch and in. Full arm stretch and in. One more like that. Full arm stretch. And in. This time, come down with it down in front. I'm going to lift it up. So sitting back with the sitting bones, up by those arms, releasing down. Up by the arms. I'll go sideways so you can see that's it. It's looking good. Lift by the arms and lower. One more. Lift and lower and come on up. We're going to go down again. So we're going to just take it nice and low, sitting back through the sitting bones. So 4, lift and lowers. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower and we're up. Well done. From here, we're just going to rise up on the toes. We're going to go back to that bent arm, onto those toes and taking the arms up. You're going to feel slightly robotic. Arms in and lower the heels. Rise, arms up and lower and down. So again, just as much force as you feel comfortable through those shoulders. Maybe we can get a nice little hum happening. Up. Lift, lower, and down. Give me one more. Up, lift, lower, and down. We're going to turn sideways, and we're going to go into our lunge position. So make sure you're not in a skinny line, so we've got some distance between the feet, and we go back for our long arms. High and tall on both legs. We're going to reach forward and bend the front leg, and reach through the arms, so the arms are beside our ears, and then we're straightening that leg and coming back to starting. Reaching forward and up to starting. So it's a bend of that front knee. That's the direction we're reaching those arms. Reach. And then you got one more here for a slight twisty turn. And the twisty turn is a twist and a turn. So we go forward, hold position. I don't know which way you go, but you're going to turn your body a little to one side, resettle back to that center point and come up tall. So we do that again. Reach forward, twist and turn. Level it out and back in. Now if that makes you feel a bit wobbly, you keep your eyes on the spot. That'll help you hold your balance. We've got 2 to go. Reach, twisty turn, level it out and up. Final one, this leg. Reach, twisty turn, level and in. Whoa, changing the leg. Well done. So we're up on those back toes, and it's the front leg that we lunge forward on. We reach through the arms by ears, and then straighten that front leg. Reach, 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 and up. Reach, 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 and up. 2 more like this. Reach, and up, and reach. Then we just add that little twist in. So we reach and hold, a little twist to the side, back to center, and up. Reach, twist, center, and up. 3 to go. Reach, twist, center, and top. Reach, twist, center. Last one. Reach, twist, center, and up. and walk those legs in. Well done. We're going to climb in, but keep it low, just around the ankles. Done. Now the key thing down here is we're not as strong. Okay, we're quite a distance from those big muscle groups, so we'll feel the difference. We'll play with both spots. Hands together, sit back through the hips. Again, length crown to tail, and we're wide. We're going to do our little crab walk towards the window. All right, we're going to feel that there's not a lot of strength here to place a huge amount of extension onto that band, but you're going to start to feel it up in those glutes. One more full length, and we'll come back into the middle. And back to our centre. Well done. I want a little bit of a stretch on the band, so just wriggle it out. Okay, there's not much force having to happen there, but we're just going to keep that there. And then we're going to pop up on those toes, wide across the shoulders. And then as you sit back down, get the heels back into the stripes on the mat. It's really tempting here with the pull of the band for the heels to drift in. So I want us to see if we can keep those heels going back into their little stripes. Up, down, up, down. And this time stay up for me, up and hold. Let the heels drift in and out. In and out. Two more. In, out. In, out. Heels down. Sit again. Up. Heels in and out. 3, 2, 1. Down. Last set. Up and heels in, out. 2 and 1 and down. Reach down. Shimmy up one more level. Just above the knees. Suddenly we're going to feel so much stronger. We sit back in our little sits position again and we go towards the window. Whoa! I feel like you could do this all day. So much easier. There's your 50 minutes. I'll just leave. This is one of those ones that creeps up on you. So we'll just do one more length and then back to the middle. Well done. So we're nicely stacked again. We're going to play just by coming up on the toes and sit and up and sit. 2 more. Up and sit and up. Hips back, open shoulders, flat and back. Yes, that's the feeling. All right, come to the outside of your mat. Doesn't matter which way, and I'm going to use our arms for some strength here. We're going to lift a knee up and lift, 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 lift. I won't make you go backwards. We'll turn around. Lift, 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 lift. We're going to add in a little double tap. So you're going to lift up, tap it up again, down. Up, tap, up. Up, tap, up. Up, tap, up. Now the knees long and strong into the mat to help you lift, tap, lift. And around. Lift, tap, lift. Lift, tap, lift. Lift, tap, lift. Lift, tap, lift. And lift, tap, lift. Nice. All right, we're going to wear this to the ground. Come on down. Long through the back of the neck, tuck your shoulder blades underneath. Length through the spine and the bands on that low knee. Now take our hands to ceiling, back to the shoulders, hip nice and wide. Find your feet on the floor because from here we're going to come up into just a simple bridge. So lifting up, again be happy with the feet. This is your chance to wriggle around. Making sure you can feel those glutes engaged. Backs of the shoulders heavy. Tap the hips down. We go again, lift and tap. 2 more. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. We're going to come up and hold. Give me 3 pulls out. 1, 2, 3. Lower halfway. Pull out. 2, 3. And touch down. Up again. 10. Lift and 1, 2, 3, halfway, 1, 2, 3, touch down, twice more. Lift, 3, 2, 1, halfway, 3, 2, 1, touch down. Last set here, lift and 3, 2, 1, halfway, 3, 2, 1, and touch down. Let's keep the arms up, but wriggle your feet together. Your knees are just resting out in the band. Your right leg is going to hold that angle. We're going to pull the left knee out against it, and then slowly control it back in. Now, if your arms feel like they're tipping and moving to one side, then your hips likely are too. So use it as a little bit of a guide. We're trying to build that awareness of what's happening around our hips, so we want to stay level across those headlights. Your right leg is holding position, so we can anchor and pull out with that left knee. And back in. Just as important as the strength pull out is that eccentric control back in. Don't let that band ping you back in. So it's that controlled return. 2 more. And in. And we're just simply changing that leading leg. Left leg, now hold position. Right leg pull out and draw it back in. Your whole centre has to rethink and change what's holding, what's supporting you as you pull it out and control it. Out, control it. Backs of the shoulders stay heavy and soft. Low seatbelt strength here. Keeping that work happening down low across our headlights. Couple more. Pull and in and pull and in. And we just bring our hands to headlights to give our arms a bit of a change. We take our feet back out. So we're back in our trainer tracks. We're going to lift one leg in and place it down. Lift in and place it down. So this is just warming us up for our next one. Lift and in, lift and in, lift and in. Well done. If you want to, you can go arms up or down the floor. We're going that movement up into bridging. So nice and long and strong up through those glutes. Lift and lower. 3 and lower. 2 and 1 and dip the hips down. You felt successful there. You're welcome to take hands to ceiling. Up again and lift and lower, lift and lower, 2 and 1 and hip dip. 2 more rounds. Ready? Lift and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and dip. Last one and rise and lift and lift and lift and lift and down. Good job. We've got hands to ceiling. How helpful. Curl forward, grab hold of that band and wriggle around if you need to. Just get it right back low onto those knees. Just roll the body down, give yourself a nice stretch away. This time though, up we come. One hand comes to the floor beside you and one hand scoots in. 3 bicep curls. 1, 2, 3. Release and stretch the arms long. The arms slice to the other side. 1 to mat, 1 in for 3 curls. 2, 3. Release away and stretch. Slice to the other side. Curling in and 3, 2, 1. Release and away. Up, reach through, slice and 3, 2, 1. Release, stretch away. Awesome job. Curling forward and 3, 2, 1. We've got 1 more round. Whew. And up, reaching in and 3, 2 and 1 and release away. Well done indeed. Both knees come in. We're going to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy it down. Well done. We're going to have it around 1 foot and 1 hand on the inside. A bit similar to how we play with our magic circle. We'll start with a little half curl up. So we're going to curl forward and extend through that foot. So we're getting some good work through that arm too. Relax it back in and lower down. Curl, push, release and down. Curl, push, release. And then once you feel happy, we're going to curl up nice and tall. And then release, bending the knee, take it down, block by block. Up, curl, lift. And relax that foot back down. Well done. 2 more. Up and curl. Release and down. Up and curl. Release and down. We come up to pause. Up and hold. We're just going to take that foot to floor. 4 pull-ups with the tricep, with the bicep again, pulling in, pull and pull. And then lowering down with that leg as long as possible. Keep it up, nicely lifted, coming into that hamstring stretch. Heel nice and tall. Take your free hand to your center. We're going to take the leg out to the side. Just as far as you're able to keep level through those headlights. Bring it back to ceiling. So that's the movement. We've got support because of the band. See if you can take that leg out to the side and back to the ceiling. So explore. The only joint moving is the hip. That hip is opening up. What are the signs we can use through connecting to the mat? Back your shoulders, they're sitting heavy onto the mat. Both backs of the buttocks are sitting onto the mat. So we've got things that we can draw on to keep us aware of what's happening. And at the front, headlights are level. Taking that leg out the side. Looking for that control. You can enjoy that stretch. One more, last one there. Pull and up. Other hand goes in to pull across the body. We're going to bring the elbow. That's not going to make it to the floor, but you're thinking of bringing the elbow to the side. Keep that leg lifted. Pull. Add up. You've got 3 to go. Pull up. Pull up. Pull and up. Well done. Taking that to the other foot. Hands in place, and we've got our little half curl up first, reaching through, release and lower down. Curl, tucking in the ribs, reach in and lower. Once more, curl and push. This next one, let's go all the way up. Curl up, use the push through the foot. We've got that strength connection to the arm, control it down, block by block. You can use your hand on the floor to give you some assistance on the push up or controlling the lowering down, or you can just have it floating and use it to reach. Rolling back down, one more. Curl and reach. Rolling back down. I want to go up and stay up and reach, heel to floor. 5 curls with the arm. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extend the leg straight, take it down. Up goes the leg. We're going to try to keep it in that long stretch through the hamstring. We take that leg out to the side. We're finding that control again. What is that base? Keeping level across the hips, trying to hold position. Just think again, we've got that contact to the mat, back of shoulders, back of hips. Feel that connection. Use that to anchor you with. So we take that leg out to the side. And side. Last couple. Changing hands over. 5 pulls the elbow wide. Keep that leg lifted. It's your base. That's our anchor to pull from. 3, 2, and 1. Release it around the foot. Well done indeed. We're going to take our hands, and it's just sitting around the wrist, but not a lot of force required. It's more of a placeholder, keeping your arms parallel. We're going to be doing the arm movement that we do if you thought of holding our yellow balls. So we're going to fold the elbow joint and lift, lower and lift. All right, that's our arm movement. Let's just start with adding a nice leg extension away and come back to that starting position. Extend away and in. Reach and in. And you're welcome to stay like that, or we can take that extension up with both legs lifted. Be happy with your neutral. You can come lower into imprinted, and we reach away and in. Reach and in. Reach and in. Reach and 4 to go. Pick your level. You can always pop the other foot back down. 3, 2, and 1, and feet down. Well done indeed. We're going to keep playing with the arm fold. We're just going to take our legs through around the world. So as the arms lower, one leg lifts, other leg lifts, and as the legs come back out, the arms lift up. So we lower as we're lifting the legs, and we raise as the legs go down. Fold, lift, lift. Lift, lower, lower. Fold, lift, lift. Down, lower, lower. Fold, lift, lift. Down, lower, lower. Last one. Fold, lift, lift. Down, lower, lower. And just take the band beside you. Give your arms a little bit of a shake out from having the band there. We're going to loop our fingers and come behind the back of the head. We're just going to work our way up through some crisscross. You're going to come across the body, elbow towards a knee, and just release that, come back to your starting. Just switch to the other side. Up and over, and back down. Twice more. Over, and lower. Over, and then lower and pause. We're going to come up and do 4 crisscrosses. So find elbow to knee, stay here, and then 4 crosses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release to breathe in for diaphragm. Next time, 6. Exhale, up we come, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release back and breathe. Do you like maths passions? We're going for 8. Woo-hoo. Let's come up and over. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and breathe in. Am I doing it mean? Because I'm reversing it. We're going 10 to a final. You got this. Exhale. Up and across. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and head back down. Well done. Have a little breath in here. As one knee lifts into tabletop, what we're going to do is just lift off slightly, but we're not going to curl it much. And we're going to swivel around to the other side, almost like you're trying to look in, have a little peek at your inside ankle. So we're just giving ourselves a little elbow tilt down to that side and place that foot down. Other leg comes up to tabletop. You just sort of swivel around and just kind of get a look at your inside ankle. And down. Lift, and side tilt, and lower. Lift, side tilt, and lower. Last 4. Lift, side tilt, lower. Lift, side tilt, lower. Lift, side tilt. Here's your last one. And lift, side tilt, and bring your knees in. Well done indeed. We're going to hold one leg in nice and strong, curl up towards it for a single leg stretch, other leg extending long, long, long. So you've got the yin yang, pull in, push out, switch, reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and curl it in, breathe in again, release the diaphragm. Got 2 rounds to go. Exhale, curling forward. Use that knee to help boost or assist you up. Other leg is long, long, long. Here we go. Switch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in, breathe, breathe. Last round. On your breath out, curl forward, use it. Stretch long. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1, and in. And just take the knees a little wider, just give yourself a little rock side to side just to release the front of the hips there. We can have our hands right on top of our kneecaps. Do some big circles around, just as far as your arms will reach. Around, and push, around, push, and reverse it. Around, and in. Around, and 2, and 1. Well done. We're just going to use that hands on the front of the knees to curl forward and just bring yourself up. We're tipping around onto all fours and climbing in to above the elbows. Feels awkward to start, but once you're in, it's a secret source of strength. Stack ourselves nicely. And we're going to use it for our push-ups. As you lean down, you're almost leaning onto the band, and as you come back up, it recoils and gives you a little booster. So down. Can you feel it give you some assist on the way back up? Lower and up. The more forward you lean, the more assistance it will give you. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Who's keeping count? Ooh, it's kind of fun. Always 2 more to go, aren't there? 2 and 1. Okay, hold this position. I want you to imagine your mat's a bit like a twister board. We have hand prints. It's like spots under these markers, and there's one spot outside of each mat. We're going to take that hand to its spot and take the other hand to where the first hand was, and then come back, and then we go across the other side. So we're just using 4 spots. Over, 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 and then over and pause on one side. The opposite leg, so you're kind of reaching back in a diagonal, nice and long. So I'm over on my right side, my left side's lengthened. That's it, keep that leg long. We're going to bring it in and out 4 times. Pushing back out on that diagonal. 3, 2, out and hold it there. You're going to bring your hands back, in, over, across, and all the way back again. Over, 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 and across, and then let that leg come back in. Well done. Get ourselves back over to the other side. Opposite leg long. 4 ins and outs. In, out, in, out, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Walk your hands all the way back. Cross, and all the way back again. And let that leg come in. So we're doing that one more time. So we just walk back to our first side and extend the leg. 4 ins and outs. 3, 2, 1, but that leg stays out. Now walking, over, back, and that leg can come in. And then get your hands back over to the other side and extend the other leg. Last set here. 4 ins and outs. 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg and we walk over, 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 tap, over, back into the centre maybe, and we're in. Well done. Shimmy it off. We're going and wrapping it around the front of your feet. So not your ankles, your feet. And we should be able to tuck those toes under. Well done. By tucking those toes under, that really anchors it in place for us. So just reset the body nice, shoulders nice and low. You're going to push long through that leg and come back in. Same leg again. Push. And 3, 2. Try to straighten that back leg. 1. Let's add in the opposite arm like a little choo-choo, reaching long and back in. Long. We start to feel we need to control that recoiling back in. Eccentric control. 2 and 1. Back and changing sides. 5. Just the leg. Push. Push. 3, 2, 1 with the opposite arm. Reach and reach and 3 and 2 and 1 and well done. Just let the feet sit there. I want you to take your feet as wide as you can. It doesn't have to be a stretch on the band. We're just going to hold that position. We're going to go up into what starts as the reach for our through the needle. Big breath in. Then you're going to take the arms through, and what I never let you do is come low. So you're going to come softly with your head down, controlling it with a one arm push up to come to the floor. That's giving us quite a nice increased stretch through the rotation today, but also you're going to do a single arm push up to get yourself up into your open arms through the needle stretch again. So we're lowering down, slowly team. Think about your head, slowly coming down. Strong push up. Up and open, back open to that first side. And we're lowering down. Do you think our feet are still in position, leaning into that band? Yep. So it's just awareness, holding place, keeping our feet and our body from twisting at the back. Fourth one, last one to this side. And a big push through that arm. Up we come for the stretch, and then we're going to change sides. Awesome sauce. Right, take the arm to the ceiling, reach, big stretch, and then through the arm, come slowly down with the head and shoulders. And then push through that arm to open and stretch up and slowly down. Big strong hand and push. Slowly down. Big strong push. And up one more, slowly down, and big strong push, up for the stretch, and then release, well done. Push yourself back onto the toes, we want to shimmy it up onto the front of the knees again. Last position with it down here. Well done. Think of those positions we had, our spots on the mat for the hands. Similar spots are now there for our feet. Right, so we're going to have a go. We're going to float the knees and see if we can take one foot out wider, bring it back in. Other foot out wider, bring it back in. And lower. In an ideal world, that knee is going to follow suit. All right, so rather than it just being a tip out of the toe, we're going to take that whole leg out. All right, awesome. Exhale, float. Out and lower. Well done. Reset. Lift. Out and lower. Reset. Lift. Out and lower. Change. We're going to go out, in. Ready? Float. Out, in, lower. Well done. Lift. Out, in, lower. Again. Float. Out, in, lower. One more. Float and out, in, and lower. Very well done indeed. Just, if that's comfy there, just sit back, release yourself through the fingers and the wrists again. We've got a slight regulative position, but we need to get the band off our legs too. So shimmy it down. This is all part of just mobilizing and moving around just to get it into place. It's coming back around the wrist as a space parallel arms maker. Now, depending on your hips and knees, sit back as far as you feel comfortable, but you're going to send your hips back. Maybe you can sit right back as the arms come by ears and then come up and squeeze your bottom, wide shoulders. Otherwise, just sit back a little and reach through the arms, and it's that glute activation to come back up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Stay tall. Reach. I'm just going to come over to one side with a little bit of a lean. Bring it to the ceiling. Other side, lean. Bring it on up. One more each side. And then we're going to change this lean with a little bit more support for us. Lean. arms in. One leg goes out the side. And conveniently, we have a hook. Opposite hand behind the head. Now we can lean away. Means we're actually having to work to rest and reach away. And then use that band to help bring you back up. Away, away, away. And back up. Making funny sounds. And it won't. Open. And up, it'll be collecting on the spots on your sock. Open. And lift. And away. And up. Well done. Take that to the other side. Leg in. Leg out. Hook it on. Hand to the back of the head. Leaning away. Taking the crown away towards the wall. And back in. Away. And back in. Away. And up. Away. And up. 2. And up. And 1. And up. And well done. You can let the band go. Come on up. Give your legs a little bit of a shaky shake. Hand your hands. We've been restricted by the band, so now we can go wider through the legs. Alright, couldn't get out here so much with the band. So making sure, similar to how we began the exercise in class, but making sure that our knees follow our toes this time. So we sit, but we come up and we stay. We'll sit, come up and hover. Can I add some things up here soon? Sit, come up and hover, and sit, and come up and stay, hold. Dip one heel and lift it. Dip the other heel, lift it, both, lift and sit. Up we come, hover, hold, dip a heel, both, down, twice more. Tall and strong, heel, both, and sit, one more round. And we're up and heel, dip, and in. Whoa. Give yourself a nice shake it out. Take the arms out and give yourself a nice lean into that stretch. A lean over, and let's grab those hands and take a nice big side lean. Up through the middle, and that side reach. And then up nice and tall, and then elbows down the back.